Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you see a figure that is displayed there, and we are told to draw that given figure in orthographic projection. Now, I have successfully reproduced the figure on my drawing sheet to enhance our understanding on what the views of a given figure looks like. Now, when you are told to draw in orthographic projection, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your orthographic axis. That is, you draw your quadrant. You draw your y and you draw your what? X axis. Where they meet, which I mean the origin, you measure 5 millimeter up, 5 millimeter down away from that point, and you draw your line across the point. Similarly, you measure 5 millimeter towards the left and 5 millimeter towards the right, and you draw your vertical line on that point. So you'll be having something like this. Is that okay now? So this is your quadrant. Now we want to draw in, at the end of the video, you'll be able to understand how to draw either in third angle or in first angle projection. But in this video, let's see what we have. Now after you've done this, the question is, nobody will ask you to do this. Remember, this given figure here and this thing I'm doing here is to enhance your understanding. All you have to do is to do whatever I am doing here. Are we together now? Now we're to draw the diagram looking from this direction here, right? If you look at this direction, what are you going to see? What will the view look like? So that is what we want to translate here. So if I look at this side, what am I seeing? This is what I'm going to see. This is what you're going to see when you're looking at it from this side, right? You're going to see this curve, which is this curve. You see this height from here to here, this height from here to here, and it is resting from the distance of this point, which is from here to here. So this point here is extended backward, and that is the point here extended backward. The inclined part we have here is the inclined part here. So you'll only be seeing it at 90 degrees. So what will be cast on that mirror, right? So this is what you're going to draw. So what I will just do to make my work easier, right? You're going to measure 96 from your meter rule. I know from here to here is my 96, right? And you start your measuring from the edge here, and you're going to mark 96. Can you see that? And the height, you're going to measure the total height of 64, which is from here to here. So you measure 64 on your meter rule, right? And you place it here and you mark. Can you see that? Then you try to close it up. So in closing it up, this is what I'll be having here. This is what I'll be having here. Right? Now I'll start carving the image here. Discover that from the beginning to the end here is thickened. I am going to thicken from the beginning to the ending here. From here, I'll thicken it. Can you see that? Then the next thing is from here to here is given to be 9. From this point to this point is 9. Measure 9 your meter rule, and you place it at the end there. You mark your 9. Now when you are drawing your line, you start with your faint line first of all, this way, right? Now from here to here is given as what? 7. From this point to this point is 7, right? So I'm going to measure 7 on my meter rule. Is that again? And I'll place it here and I'll mark 7. Can you see that? So that is where I'm going to draw this and I'll end there, right? Then I'll connect this and this together, right? And I'm going to draw this too this way, Hope you can see that. Now the next one is from this point here to this point here. Can you see that? It's given to be 36, right? That is 36 from here to here. Now I'll come here and I'm going to mark the 36, which I am going to take up with the help of my meter rule. So I'll take it up. So it's from that line where it meets here. I'll take my meter rule and I'll measure 21. The radius of this arc is 21. So if I place it at this point, I'll mark down. Then I'll come here and I'm going to draw my 21 this way. That's taken. And I'll taken it, since it is taken from the figure here, from here straight down. Can you see that? Now the next thing is I'm going to measure 40 millimeters downward from here to this point here, from this point to this point, or from the beginning to the end here is given as what? 40 millimeter. So if I measure the 40 millimeter, I'll be having that. This 40 here. So measure 40 and you place it here and you mark. That is 40. That's the key. So you draw your outline first of all this way and you bring this down. Which we're going to close this up. Can you see that? Now the next one is the radius of this arc here is given to be 15, right? So you're going to measure 15 from this top here to this one. That is measure 15. So you measure 15 from here and you mark. That's 15. Then you close it up. The question that you'll be asking me, which you have understood it before now, is that why am I using straight line? When you're looking at a curve from a distance, you'll be seeing it as a straight line, right? Now, the next thing we're going to do is there's a circle in here, and the circle has a radius of what? A diameter of 20. Is that taken? So you're going to measure 10 millimeter a piece. How did I mean? It means that from the center, you just measure 10 millimeter and you place it at this point and you mark 10 up here. 10 up and what? 10 down. So that is where you will now take your meter rule and you draw your hidden line. Draw your hidden line. Hope you can see that. So the next one we have here is we've done virtually everything that we need. This is what we have successfully replicated the diagram that we have on this plane here. Are we together? So it's very important to also do your dimension. When we are done, we'll do the dimensioning. And please, if you want to draw this in isometric projection, right, you can click on this link that is displayed at this top right corner here. You to watch this where I reproduce in isometric projection. So let's proceed. Now the next thing we're going to be doing here is that when you're looking at it from this side, let's call it from this side, the end elevation, what are we going to see? This is the front elevation, the end elevation in this case. So if I'm looking from here, this is what I am going to see. This is what we have when you're looking at it from the front. You see all this curve here. Since you're looking at it directly at the side of this curve, you're seeing it as what? As a straight line. So this curve will appear like a straight line. That's why this is appearing like a straight line. Then you see this arc here which is this arc here, to be blocking the one at the back. That's why you cannot see the one at the back. This is just one direction, right? This is three direction. So this, you see in the circle, which is the circle, then you see this, which is this you're seeing here, and the shape here, which is all this you're seeing here. All together, you're looking like this line you see here is coming in front of this point here. That you'll be seeing them looking at it from afar. So this is what we have looking at from here. This is the um, end view, and that's what I'll draw just beside the front elevation. So let's start. So if I'm drawing my end view, we'll know the entire length here for the end view is given to be 78. So measure 78 on your meter rule, right? And come to this end here, then you mark. And you see that? You mark. Then the height is the same height as the plan, the same height as the elevation. So I'll just take this and I'll place it there. Let's take this upward. Then I'll close here too because the same level as this. So this is now looking from front. I'll just project all the sides this way. Project this side. So when I project it, then the next one is we'll talk from here to here. Then the next one will be this point here, right? Which is this point. That's projected. Sorry. Remove that. So this is this. This is where they are here. So what I will just do is I'll get the center of that figure. Half of 78 is what? Is 37.5. So if I just join diagonals, I'll get the center of that figure. If I join the diagonal this way, taking this and this as my reference point, then I come here too, I do the same thing this way, taking this and this as my reference point. Where they meet will be the center of that figure. And that is what I am going to draw out. Faint line first. So when I do that, I have this, right? That's the center of the figure. Now it means you see this line here, coming here, meeting at this point, right? Then I'm going to take the radius of the circle, right? I'll place it here, and I'm going to draw my arc. Hope you can see that. Talking about this arc you see here. Now the inner one too. If I should take the radius of this also, which is my inner circle, you see here, place it here. I'm going to draw a circle. Hope you can see that. Then I'll close it up. This point you see, close it up, close it up. Then here also, I'll come here too. To know the distance from here to here is 30, so I'm going to take 15. Just measure 15 on my meter rule. Measure 15 on your meter rule, and you place it here, and you mark 15, 15. Right? That is what you are going to take up. So from here, you take it up from here. And take it up from here. You close the base. Then you close here too. To this point. And you close here too. And here. Hope you can see that. Now, this line you see you've seen that a straight line, so I'm going to just bring that out this way. and just this way. And I'm going to close it up. Hope you can see that. So I can just try to pull my center line here if I want to. Long, short, long, short, long. And also long, short, and so on. Now, aside that, remove that. So that's what we have. Looking at it from this side. Looking at it from where? From this side, you're going to see all these terms in here. Right? Now, the next one is the plan. The plan is always under the front elevation. And plan is looking at it from the top. So when you look at it from the top, what are you going to see? This is what I will be saying. This is what we have. This is what you see when you're looking at it from the top. You see this side that is inclined, you're seeing part of the surface. That's why you're seeing here in the surface of this guy here, right? This inclined part. This curve, you're seeing as a straight line, right? This line too, you're seeing as if this line and this curve, they're all on what? On a straight line. Oh, we have that. Then all this you see here will appear like a straight line. Even this curve, they will look as if they're on the same level if you're looking from the plan. Then what else are we going to have? Then the hidden line, this line moves in and gets here. Then the remaining one is what? Hidden to the front here, right? Then this circle you see, you cannot see it from the top. That's why it's also what? It's also hidden. Is that again? So this is what we have here. So that is what we're going to draw on the front elevation. So what I will do is, I can just project this outward this way, right? Then I'm going to draw an angle of 45 degrees from this side here. Can you see that? Where I am going to project this end here. And when I project the end there, I'll move it from here to this point here. So this will be the thickness of the plan, right? Now what I'll do is, if I bring here down, is that again? It will be thickened from here to here. Here also will be thickened too, right? So after that, the next thing that we have is the next one. This point here, you see it as a straight line too. It will be thickened. Then I'll close it up, and I'll also close it up. Then the next one we're drawing out will be the circle. This one here. First of all, let me bring the back one out first. This one and this. If I'm taking it in from here, once it gets here, it's become hidden line, and the rest will be what? Thickened. Here also, once it comes here, it becomes thick line. Then the rest will be what? Hidden line. Because you cannot see. Can you see that? Now the next one is the circle. So if I should bring the circle down, thick line. So we're going to have this way. There is a circle. Then here also this way. That's for the circle. Then there's another one again we have. And this is all. Looking at it from the plan, you're going to be seeing this. And the last but not the least, this is thickened. And this, you know, there's something here. Can you see that? So this is how the front elevation, the plan looks like. That again, you'll be seeing all this part which is here, and so on and so forth. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Right? Thanks for watching.